He's 7 years old. He's crazy about baseball. He's Brendan Moran, and this is the Brendan Moran Show.
Thank you for coming back. Today, the World Series is getting really exciting. Right now, we have the Cardinals and the Yankees knocked out from the wild card. And
can we talk about that for a second? About how much fun you made of Daddy?
Yeah. I love to tease my dad when they lose because it makes me really happy.
They had their ace on the hill, Garrett Cole, the guy that we paid. I think it was $300 million for over the course of his contract.
Yeah, and
he went 2 innings, 2+ innings,
and 3 people hit a home run. 3 people hit home runs off of him.
Yeah, this is something I'm going to think about for the next 9 months or so. Until the next playoff race starts. And on the National League side, the LA Dodgers and the St. Louis Cardinals had a great wild card match.
Oh, yeah, they did.
And Chris Taylor, who was fantastic in platoon, by the way, he hit a walk-off in the bottom of the ninth. How exciting was that, especially for your brother?
Probably a lot exciting for my brother.
Not as exciting for you?
No.
I thought you said you were going to root for the Dodgers, though, because of the division.
But then when I thought about when they face the Giants, they don't have a chance.
You think they don't have a chance?
They don't have a chance. Even though, if the Dodgers and Giants playing today?
Yes.
Okay, so then
I think they are.
Then whoever wins this game would move on, and I hope that's.
No, actually, sorry. So we're recording this Monday morning or Sunday morning. I don't even know what day it is. Sunday morning, and the Giants and Dodgers are not playing tonight. But do you want to go through each race here?
Just one in 1 second. So I'm hoping the Dodgers win because when the San Francisco Giants win, that just gets me because I know the Giants are probably better than the Dodgers because that is true.
Well, they did have a better record, but I think head-to-head, the Dodgers were a better team when they played each other.
Mm-hmm. But I mean, like, the Giants won more games.
They won one more game.
And lost one less game.
Well, that's true.
And so if the Dodgers win, I want the Dodgers to win. And then, so you might think I'm crazy about this, but even though I'm a Diamondbacks fan, I'm cheering for the Braves to win the World Series.
You're rooting for the Braves.
Yeah.
What made you pick them?
The first one is because I like how the thing looks, like how the.
You like their logo?
Yeah.
So you're picking your teams based on logos.
No.
Not based on. Is that why you're a Diamondbacks fan? Because they have a pretty cool logo.
No.
Not because you actually like the players of the team. You're just going straight off of the artwork. I mean, there's worse reasons, right?
Yeah.
You could have been like, oh well, they've got the best hot dogs in the league, or the best fish tacos at the stadium. I'll go with artwork. Okay, so let's get into the whole postseason picture here.
Hey, we're not done yet, man.
Okay, go. It's your show.
And not yours.
Yeah, it's not the Sean Moran show. It's the Brendan Moran show. Your name's all over it.
So right now the Braves and the Brewers are facing each other, and the series is tied 1-1. So I bet they're playing today. They probably are.
No,
Yeah, because then I just remembered yesterday they were playing, so I wouldn't think they would play today.
Yeah, the 2 teams playing, or the 4 teams today are Tampa Bay and Boston and Houston and Chicago.
What do you mean Chicago?
The White Sox. White Sox and the cheating Astros, and then the Rays and the Red Sox.
Well, we have some bad news for you. Looks like the Houston are leading 2-0.
Houston is leading 2-0. The team is as hot as ever.
And let's just close that for now. And with the series tied for the Braves and Brewers, 1-1, I want the Braves to win tomorrow, and then I hope.
So is that who you think's going to win that series, the Braves?
Yeah, and then I hope the Dodgers win. So then the Braves and Dodgers will face each other.
Okay, so on the National League side, you're saying the NLCS will be the Dodgers and the Braves.
Yes, but then
Okay.
but then on the American League side, I'm gonna hope that the Houston will win, and the Boston will win.
Ooh, so you're calling Boston and Houston.
Yep.
Okay. Is there a reason why? Are you picking Houston because you were on the T-ball team, the Houston Astros? Or do you just like cheaters? Or do you like their artwork?
It's because they have a star.
Oh,
It means they're stars.
because they have a star.
It means they're stars.
I think that probably has something to do with like the space program being in Houston and the Astrodome and
And then the reason I want Boston to win because they beat the Yankees, and that's good privileges because the Yankees are the worst.
I don't know. The Rays are looking really, really hot right now.
Yeah, with that guy stealing home.
Yeah, Randy, I think it's pronounced Azarina. I mean, that is just an amazing game that they've had going on so far.
It's Andoriza. What?
Hold on, let's pull it up here.
Yeah.
Oh, Arazarina. Sorry, my bad. I know he's probably at home watching and he's like, I can't believe they can't pronounce my name right. Arazarina, straight up steal in game 1 of home base. Have you ever seen anything like that in your short life?
Yeah.
You have. When?
Win
Was this in Little League or in the major leagues?
in the majors.
Okay, so you've seen something like that before, but I mean,
Yeah.
what do you think?
That's my first time seeing someone steal home.
What do you think helped him get that jump and made him successful in stealing home base?
Well, that's an easy one. The pitcher is lefty, and you can't see it. So then you have to turn his head. And he was leading off like halfway, and that's dangerous because
He did have a very big lead, but like you said, the pitcher was left-handed,
but
so
then-
his back is to the runner. Do you think he wasn't paying attention? Should his first baseman or his catcher have given him a sign that this guy was creeping towards home?
yeah. But the thing is, if the pitcher throws it and he's halfway, he doesn't have to go back because he's not forced to go back. I mean, he can just take off to home if he's leading halfway.
He could, but then you could have a fun game of pickle, right?
Yeah.
Now, if they get into a situation like that, do they need to yell out pickle and start doing the rundown like you guys do on the street?
Yeah.
And what do you think would happen in that situation? So if you were the pitcher, would you have made the quick toss to third? Or would you have stepped off and pitched out to home
Pitch to home because they wouldn't get
just to protect the run?
Yeah, to protect the run.
Okay, I mean that was one of the better steals of home that I've seen in recent years. It was just he had such a jump, and I really think the pitcher kind of got lazy. He wasn't respecting the speed, and they just timed that guy because he has a pretty slow delivery to the plate, and he spent a lot of time looking over towards first base, and I think he just plain out forgot that Randy Arozarena was sitting there waiting to steal. I mean, that was just he had him by a good half second, and that's a huge huge lead in the major league level. Okay, so your predictions for the NLDS, Dodgers and Braves, and then on the AL side, Boston and Houston. It's interesting. I mean, Houston looks like they have the advantage.
Yeah.
What do you think about 77-year-old Tony La Russa being the manager of the White Sox? Do you think somebody that old should be managing? It's like almost the age of your grandfather. Or do you think all that baseball knowledge, all those decades of success that he's had with many different teams, really makes, it outweighs his older age.
Yeah.
Do you think he can relate to the younger players?
Maybe.
If you were in the White Sox locker room, what do you think the players want to listen to? What music are they putting on the radio? And what do you think Tony La Russa, the manager, wants to hear?
Old time music.
Old time music? And what would old time music be to you? Who's an old time artist that you have heard of?
Wait,
Is Dave Matthews an old time artist?
kind of.
Kind of. Okay. Have you heard of any other older ones?
No.
Do you think he's listening to Frank Sinatra?
Yeah.
Or Perry Como?
Yeah.
Okay, so in the manager's office, he's listening to that. What do you think the players are listening to?
Rock and roll.
Rock and roll? What kind of rock and roll? Is it like a bunch of Imagine Dragons blasting out of the radios?
Yep.
Okay.
Oh, by the way, I've been watching too much baseball, so I have to have my daily coffee.
Oh, okay. It's been so exciting. You need to caffeinate in the mornings. Mm-hmm. Is that a shameless plug for the Solana Beach Coffee Company there?
No.
We should get them to sponsor the show. Maybe they can send you some coffee. Okay, so we talked about last episode, if you had any questions, to email them in.
Oh, yeah, about that. We did. We actually got one. And
It's from somebody that you know in baseball, right?
yeah, a coach I was coached. And it says, I would like to know what club Brendan thinks will surprise everyone during these playoffs and why. Which pitcher will be dominated? Who's going to step up with some big hits? How about some sponsors?
Okay, well, let's go with that first question. Who do you think is going to surprise people? Which club?
With what do you mean, like pitchers?
No, just with their overall performance. Which team is going to surprise people that maybe they win a few more games? Maybe it's not one of the teams you've picked.
Definitely.
But maybe it's a team that all of a sudden surprises people with some come from behind wins or a really good performance. Which of the 8 teams that's remaining is going to do that for you?
I'm going to say the Dodgers.
So you think the Dodgers are going to surprise people?
Or Tampa Bay.
Tampa Bay. So, but these are 2 teams that have over 100 wins apiece. Do you think they're really going to surprise people? Maybe, one of the lower seeds.
Yeah, like White Sox.
White Sox might surprise people. You think they're going to come back? They're down 2-0. Do you think they're going to come back and push the series to 5 games? Maybe. Okay. What about the Brewers?
What do you mean, the Brewers?
Well, the Milwaukee Brewers, they seem to, what is it, 1-1 right now?
Yeah, 1-1.
So do you think they're going to do anything to surprise people? They are the 2nd seed in the NLDS. Mm-hmm. Okay, but you did say Boston is going to go to the ALCS. So that is a team. That's the 4th seed. They could surprise people because they didn't have the greatest end of the season.
I have something on my mind right now with this microphone that was from this a movie called Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory, where they got like that golden ticket and that guy was and he held out the microphone, then he just ate the microphone because like it looks like the exact same thing, so that's what's on my mind right now.
So you want to eat the microphone?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, we'll try and get you like a chocolate microphone that you can munch on during the show.
I need some more coffee.
Okay. I know, it's very tiring doing this show. Okay, his next question, which pitchers will be dominant? Who are you picking to be the dominant pitchers?
That's an easy one. Max Scherzer.
Mad Max is going to be I would have to agree with that. I think he didn't have the best wild card game start, but I mean he was okay.
Yeah.
I would say he was above average, but he wasn't the superstar that he normally is.
And also Anderson from the Braves.
Okay.
And I'm really surprised how the Nationals traded Max Scherzer.
Well, I
That's
mean,
really surprised. I mean, like they did it because he was getting old for baseball. I mean, he's not like old for like doing stuff, but for old like baseball.
do you think they just got tired of paying these superstars when they knew that they weren't going to be going back to the playoffs?
Yeah, because they did that because they were hoping those younger guys they got were gonna grow into superstars. That's what my grandpa said to me when he was here.
Do you think that'll happen with the Nationals?
Probably
Do you think the next couple years are going to be a rebuilding phase?
if they trained them hard enough.
Oh, if they train them hard enough, they're not riding their players hard enough to to make them into good players.
And also, and then another pitcher would be Anderson from the Braves.
Okay, what do you like about him?
I like him.
Okay, you like him. That's
I saw him pitching, and I saw he was pitching pretty good. I think it was Anderson who was pitching yesterday. I'm pretty sure he was. And then from the San Francisco Giants, I'm saying Wood or what? Wood. I think it's
Wood.
Yeah, it's spelled Wood. It's Wood.
Wood.
Wood. I can't pronounce.
That's okay.
I don't know. And then I have some. And then this one from the Dodgers, a big hitter who loves to hit home runs. Let's give a shout out to Mookie Betts.
Okay, so do you, in terms of the batters, you think that he's going to be able to? Let's go back to the pitchers real quick.
Yeah.
Tomorrow, the Ian Anderson is going to be on the mound for the Braves.
Yeah.
So far, in postseason career stats, he's 2-0 with a .96 ERA. He's started 4 games, pitched 18 innings, 24 strikeouts, and a walk and hit per inning pitched of 1.13. That's pretty dominant. So I can understand why you think he's going to dominate. I heard too that he's got a twin brother that was in the stands, and it was getting the fans all messed up because they thought it was Ian. That would be pretty funny, right?
Yeah.
You could play some serious jokes on people, like practical jokes on the coaches.
Yeah, and you're saying like, and then you go up and you're like, hey Mookie Betts, you ready? And then his twin brother says yeah, and then when he goes up to the mound and he strikes out, it's like, and then like the manager's like, this is weird.
Or, he's in the uniform and then he just climbs into the stands and starts eating hot dogs and Mookie Betts doesn't know what's going on. Okay, so you think Mookie Betts is talking about big hits? You think Mookie Betts is going to have big hits in this playoff? Mm-hmm. What about Soler from the Braves? He had some big hits yesterday. You think that's going to continue?
Yep.
Any other hitters that you're keeping an eye on?
Cody Bellinger, Wander
Wander Franco from the
yeah. Wasn't he the one who stole home?
No, that was Randy Rosarina.
Yeah, and also Randy Rosarina.
Yeah, Wander Franco is a rookie sensation for the Rays. He's a player that I wish the Yankees had. But, now we get to face him for the next decade. I'm really looking forward to that. I'm not sure if you're picking up on my sarcasm. Oh, got to watch that hat. So any other players?
I would say Tyler Gilbert, but too sad the Diamondbacks didn't have the guts to get in the playoffs.
Yeah, well, I'm sure he's going to have a great impact on the golf course, since they're, in the off season now. You trying to eat the microphone again?
Uh-huh.
Okay. Okay, so Coach Zach has asked about sponsors. What kind of sponsors are you looking for this show?
Baseball sponsors.
Ooh, what would be a good sponsor is 44 Gloves. They're made here locally. They make some amazing leather baseball gloves.
Yeah.
Yeah, they would be great. So maybe we can, get them on board.
Yeah.
That would be really cool. Maybe they can make you a Diamondbacks glove. I really think that, maybe Starbucks. Maybe we get Starbucks in here.
Well, that would just make my grandpa more tempting to get Starbucks.
Well, if you had Starbucks, maybe Grandpa would come out here and co-host the show with you. Do you think we should have him on the show this coming week? We'll have him call in and talk to us about baseball and about how the national season fell apart.
Yep.
Okay, so is there any game this week that you're really looking forward to?
That's an easy one.
Okay.
Guess it.
Braves and Brewers.
Ding ding ding.
Okay. So what do you think? Are they going to win 3-1, or is it going to go to 5 games? Any predictions there? Are they just going to win the next 2 straight?
I thought it was 3 games.
No, it's the best out of 5. You have to win 3. So the most it could go to at this round is 5. Nobody wants to see you eat the microphone. But seriously, what do you think? Are they going to win the series 3-1, or is it going to be 3-2?
3-1.
3-1. Okay, that's the prediction. We'll see if that comes true. It could happen. We could know some of the people getting into the NLCS and the ALCS by midweek.
Mm-hmm.
So it's going to be a good time. You want to wrap this one up?
Yeah, I was trying to finish drinking my coffee.
Going to get back to drinking your coffee. Well, thanks everybody for watching this episode 3 of the Brendan Moran Show.
I mean, I thought this was episode 4.
Well, it's really episode 3 because we had to redo episode 2 because of some technical difficulties.
Okay.
Does that sound fair?
Yeah.
This has been the chocolate microphone episode of the show. Maybe we can get Willy Wonka to sponsor the show.
No, the show's now called this episode will be called the chocolate microphone.
The chocolate microphone. Okay. Any other sponsors you're looking at besides coffee and baseball stuff?
What about
What if the Diamondbacks sponsored you and they sent you an email and said, "Don't talk about this on the air, but you're only allowed to say good things about the Diamondbacks"? Would you do that?
Yeah.
You would sell out and be like, "Oh yeah, if you guys send me a jersey, I'll say whatever you want."
No, send me a jersey of that has David Palta and Ketel Marte. Like, send me one that has David Palta's name on and Ketel Marte, and you have a deal.
Oh, so would they have to autograph it, or would you just settle for the jersey?
Autograph it.
Oh, autograph it. Okay, so the price is fairly high here.
Yep.
For journalistic integrity.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
This coffee is making me go hyper.
Oh, yeah. I think the chocolate microphone too could be making you go hyper. All right. Thanks everybody for watching this episode of the Brendan Moran Show. For Brendan Moran, I'm Sean Moran. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next week.
This is not the Sean Moran Show.
I didn't say it was.
You did.
No, I said I'm Sean Moran for Brendan Moran.
Well, that technically means this is the Sean Moran Show, even though it's called the Brendan Moran Show.
Okay, how about you do the sign off then?
Goodbye, chocolate. I love chocolate.
Okay, that was good.